Hello. And hello, Lisa. You're not going to make it, you say? Yeah. Thank you so much. We'll have a good time. And I am sure going to use your the quiz that you sent me. It was so good. So thank you so much for that. Really, really nice. Hello, Rosie, as well. Yeah, Lisa has to work. So, yeah, so Rosie, Lisa leaves Rosie in charge of reminding everyone to behave and to drink their water. Yeah. Oh, hello, María. ¿Cómo estoy? Sí, estoy muy bien. Sí, ahora ha venido el verano, así que ahora tengo el aire acondicionado puesto. Ay, I'm sorry. It's the summer is arriving, so my air conditioning is going. Hello, Becky. There you are. I was thinking, I haven't seen lately any videos from you, and not here on the live, and you haven't posted any videos as I've seen. I was thinking, where did Becky go? I guess you've taken kind of like a break, right? We need a break at times, or maybe you posted something and I haven't seen it. Like it's past me, maybe. Hello, Sam. Hello. Thank you so much. I have a question for you, Sam, because I guess it was you who said that we also have a viewer from the southern part of New Zealand, but that's not you, right? Because you're from Australia, right? But who is that New Zealand person then from the southern part? I am curious about that. Yeah, Becca said you said they will be out on Friday. Your son was here. Oh, okay. Very good. So nice that you have your family around you. That is excellent. Hello, Laurie. Thank you so much for all your help. It was so nice that you found that error of mine. And I almost did the same thing in the next vlog. So I really appreciate you finding that error and telling me about it so I could correct it, because I don't want the videos to come out with those small errors. Hello, Rosie. Yeah, hello. Yes, someone called Diana Major. Ah, okay. Yeah, for you from Australia, because I've already scratched you off for the whole of Australia. So when you told me that somebody from southern New Zealand, was I that wrong, that mistaken? And I crossed out all of Australia just for you? Luckily, I wasn't wrong. But that's fantastic. Then I can cross up because of Diane Major. Okay. I have to find a new piece of paper here, because my other paper, I think that's outside. The Diane Major. Fantastic. From the southern part of New Zealand. Good. Hello, Susan from Ontario. I'm going to scratch you off in tomorrow, I guess. And so that will be on my next vlog. And also this Diane and Birgitta from Sweden. There will be a couple of scratches on the next one. That is so cool. And I have forgotten to tell you who I am in case somebody is popping up not knowing me. My name is Linda. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I am a teacher and I love to crochet. So there you have me. And I'm so glad to see so many of you already. Fantastic. So cool. I actually on Tuesday we went to the beach with the school. The water was so cold. It was horrible. My knuckles or my bones were freezing inside, both my feet and my hands. So I had to stand out in the water with the children, not the whole time, of course, but for 2 occasions. Well, the first one I didn't really go in. It was too cold. But on the second occasion I had to go in. But I was holding my hands above the water because it was so cold. Terrible. But the water, and I mean the weather was brilliant and warm. But in the water, it was horrible. But at least I got to when the children were sent home, I stayed at the beach for another hour and crocheted a little bit. So I have finally gotten some footage from that. That is going to be in my next vlog, where I'm making that one, a new kind of top. It's actually the same as the blue and the ice blue and the green in origin, but it's going to be just with straps, or I mean, like a tank top, I thought. So we'll see how it works out. I just done this is just the front panel, and I just started the second panel. So I'm going to continue this. I'm running out of this yarn, but I have loads of this yarn. Look here. Quite a lot of that color. So I'll just pick, this is not full skein, but let's take this. Lori says, I was trying to say those kinds of error can be so stressful. Oh, yes, they can be. Absolutely. I'm so, I want to be particulate. Is that the word? I want to be thorough with everything I do like that. And, but sometimes when I watch my editing, when I'm editing, I fall asleep and I have to go back and go back and go back. And sometimes, this is 40 minutes long. Shall I watch everything? I kind of think that I do it as I'm going, so I don't have to go back. But sometimes it's there is a little miss. Oh, it wasn't Diane Major. Okay, someone else. Okay. Dorothea's playlist is from Tasmania. Yeah, because Tasmania I've already scratched off. Hello, Vima. Nice to see you. It was nice to see you also yesterday, was it? On Killian's live. It was so good to see both you and Manuela there, and I think maybe Sam. I don't remember. Lori? Oh, I don't remember, but you at least, and Manuela. It was so cool. Hello, Linda. Snyder. Very nice. So many of you. So the beach was fine. Luckily I brought my chair, and that was I haven't brought my chair. I didn't bring it last time, I think. But it's so comfortable when you bring your chair to the beach, because with this body, and I'm 54 years old, and sitting down on the sand, like on a blanket, and later to get up, it takes the toll on you, if you can say it that way. So I had the chair, and it was so comfortable. And later, just sitting there crocheting, it was actually quite windy, so it was almost like it was a bit chilly. But when I left, I passed some a restaurant a bit further up on the beach, not so close to the water, and there it was quite warm. Oops, I touched the other one. So the weather right now is really, really coming along like a real summer. So we love that. And today I've been sitting out on the porch on the terrace, just outside my bedroom, this room here, in the shade, but it has been really hot. So when the sun came, like at 6 o'clock or something, I was a bit warm. So I have to, even though it's very, very late, I'm going to take a shower before I go to bed later, because, it was so warm. Yeah, Vima, it was nice to be there. Yeah, there, and so happy to see the same, Vima. Rosa says we have 16 degrees in Austria. And I am making a bucket hat. What you all making? Yeah, exactly. A bucket hat. do single crochets or do you do granny stitch? I mean, clusters, the granny stitch, or what kind of and what colors do you make that your bucket hats, Rosie? Vima says, "Love the top behind you." Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's kind of, I mean, it looks really really nice. But this is just the beginning, and if I turn it a little bit, you will see that it's not near, nothing near to be done because it's just this, nothing in here behind here, so it's just the front for now. But like this, it kind of seems like it is, like it's done. I actually think it's cool, but I have a slight problem. I have an idea how I'm going to try to tackle it, because when I made the back panel, I will do one round. Well, here I will do, of course, the holes for the straps, but then from here and up here and down again to here, I will do an extra double crochet round. But I think that here, since it's kind of loose, it's kind of open like this, I will be decreasing so that this will kind of mend itself. That is my goal and my hope. We'll see if that happens. Here it is a little bit bulging, but well, we'll see in the end how it works out. It doesn't look too bad from the front like that, on the screen at least. Here it seems a little bit strange, but on the screen it looks okay. In Ontario, where Susan is at, it's 10 degrees. Ooh, making a custom top for someone. Cool. Hello, Jackie. So nice of you to come here. Very, very good, Jackie. Where are you from, Jackie? I don't remember if I have already, maybe I've already scratched you off. I don't know. But if not, please tell me where you're from so I can scratch you off my world map tomorrow. Actually, right before I started the live now, I have Georgia. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. I'm sorry I don't remember all of you, where you're from. But then you kind of reminded me once more, and maybe I'll remember that. Thank you, Georgia. When I read Georgia, I in my head I'm kind of thinking, oh, the country? No, 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 no. It is the state. Because like 10 or 20 years ago, I didn't even know about Georgia. I mean, the country. But that was, of course, because it was part of the Soviet Union 20 years ago. Oh, 26. I guess in the beginning of the 90s, where when it opened, when Russia and all of the other countries were divided or separated, so Georgia became a country. And from then, I've been kind of, is it a country? But it's not, of course, it's the state. Rosie says, I did the head in moss stitch and the brim in single crochet. Yeah, I think maybe it's the brim. In order to get it kind of stiff, maybe single crochet is the way to go, isn't it? Cotton yarn, double, one white, one rainbow colors. Yeah, that's also, I guess, with double stranded, then it's firmer, right? Because my bucket hats tend to be very loose and sloppy. But I think it's because I've used mostly one strand, and I haven't done that much single crochet. I think that would have helped. Jackie says, Lisa, Rose, Maria, Becky, Sam, Lori, Becky, Susan, Rebecca, Vima, Linda. What are you saying to us? It's sent it to hello to all you ladies. Oh, yeah. Hello, right back at you. Yeah, Rosie says, I hope so. Brim is only 3 rows yet. Okay, yeah. Then you need another, I don't know, 5 other rows maybe? Or 8? I imagine. I have no idea, but I kind of imagine. It's been a while since I made a bucket hat, last summer. So I guess maybe this summer I'll try again. This summer, as it's not summer now, but I mean like the holidays. There is still 4 weeks left. 1 day tomorrow, and then 4 weeks left of work. And then I will be having. We are going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two, or no more working for a month or two. Like 7 weeks, but the work will be this. Going to Norway for some weeks, but staying most of the time here. Actually, right before this live, I was doing something you won't believe what I was doing. I mean, thinking about all of my cardigans that I made that still aren't totally finished. I mean, the pink one is finished, but the white one behind there still have ends to be woven in. The pinkish over there still has ends to be woven in, and the blue one still has ends to be woven in. But I actually started weaving in the ends of my eye sweater, so I come quite far. Well, all of this. You can't even see it. Good. I just have these left for the part that is going up until here, and then I have the sleeves, 2 sleeves. What's this? Is this more? What's this? Is it more? Why? Oh yeah, I have 2 panels. I thought I did the panel, but of course there are 2 panels. So I got work like for a week, but I'll do that later. It's better that I just do this mindless thing going around and around when I'm here talking to you guys. So Rosie is making a bucket hat, and the rest of you, what are you doing? Making. Let's see. Yeah, Rosie trusts the process. Laurie says, hi, Rosie. I mentioned you in a live I did about the dogs in my house because one of them takes her command in German. Oh, cool. Ja, das ist gut. Sehr gut. And Becky says, Laurie, I missed your live last night, but I will watch it later. See, yeah, you had live yesterday. I have not been watching a lot of the lives. I must be better at that. And Sam says, I was watching that ice sweater video earlier today and loved it, Anya. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, I also really love the colors. And I think they were very nice for me, actually. So, and I do dig the yellow. I was kind of thinking, but just a little bit of yellow there, how will that work? It kind of looks like mustard, ketchup and mustard. But no, I think it's I think it's really good. And it's so light and so soft. It's wool, but it doesn't itch because it's merino extra fine. So it's really nice. Love it. Well, let me just take it inside out, or I mean the right side out. so you can see it better than all of these threads hanging out. Here. So beautiful. I can even see through it. I can see myself, or I mean, I can see the sweater on the screen through all of these holes. I I should have done more trebles or triple crochet up here, I guess, but I think it's cool. It's good. The only thing is the eye poking out that I'm not very fond of, but well, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to iron it somehow, but if if it doesn't help, so be it. I actually went back to watch the tutorial, and she didn't change her hook. She used a size 6 from the beginning, and then she changed it to a 10 here or somewhere. So she didn't change it to an 8, but I think it would have helped if I changed to an 8 here. I think that would have made it better. So I'll try to remember that for the next time. If I'll make one for my mom, maybe. I will have to remember that. Rosie, ich spreche nicht Deutsch. Ich habe nicht Deutsch in der Schule gelernt. Das ist warum ich spreche nicht Deutsch. That's kind of something I've learned, but since Norwegian is a little bit similar to German, I understand if I know, well, not every time, but I understand more or less if I know the subject that people are talking about. And there are quite a few words that are similar. So, ja, ich kann verstehen ein bisschen. Und ich I like, ich nehme, probieren, spreche Deutsch und die andere Sprache. Something like that. Oh, here we have a lot of comments. Let me see. Hello, Nerika. So nice of you to join again. And Sam is knitting socks. I haven't been knitting socks since last summer when I was in Norway. I would love to knit a couple of socks again. I have socks like woolen socks that I use in winter, and well, not only in winter, but because the floors here in Spain are quite cold, so it's good to have them on, even if it's spring. Not in the summer, but in the spring, yeah. So I would like some new ones because the old ones are kind of old. Hello, Ellen. Hello. Very nice of you also to join. And Lori is making an orange tabby cat. That orange tabby cat. Okay. Oh, orange is such a beautiful color for cats. It reminds me of Garfield, and I love that cartoon or comic. I remember having a kind of a diary when I was a teenager, and it was a Garfield diary with a lot of different. You could ask your friends about things, and yeah. It wasn't like a diary. It was more like a scrapbook diary. And Jackie says, yeah, hello, Jackie Butcher. I haven't said hello to you before today, I think. I've just finished a cover for my Kindle. Oh, cool. I actually have a Kindle. I've never used it. I don't know how to use it. I got it from some friends. It's just laying there. And also, I don't really read books in Spanish, and I'm thinking the books have to be in Spanish here. I don't know. So I've had it for almost 10 years, and I haven't used it once. At least 8 years. Too bad. You're making that for your Kindle, but you got got lots of unfinished items, trying hard not to start something else. That's so typical. When you see something, you want to change that. I always do that. And Laurie says, Becky, it was a random one in the afternoon. It was only about 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Ellen says, working on the riptide shawl. A lot of single crochets. Yeah, it's so boring when it's just single crochet. Okay, if it's the plushie, then it has an ending. But if it's a shawl and single crochet, I totally understand you. Oof. Oh, thank you, Laurie. You love the eye sweater. Thanks so much. And Sam says, oh, and I answered your 10 questions in a video due to be released in about 1 hour, 20 minutes. Fantastic, Sam. Then I'll watch it probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll do it because I should be sleeping at 12, but I may watch that before I go to sleep. I may do that. Thank you, Susan. Jackie, it is so hard not to start something new. Absolutely. Oops. Jumping up here. Ellen says, my daughter would love an eye sweater. Yeah, they're so cool. Really, really cool. And they're so easy to make. I mean, it takes such a short amount of time. The worst part is weaving in all of the ends in the end. But of course, you don't have to do one different color every round like I have done and everybody else does. Because this is one color each row, new color. I have different greens and blue and greens again and purple and kind of gray and brown and red and yeah. So that leaves you with a lot of ends to be woven in. But I learned, I mean, when I watched Killian how she weaves them in, I was so pleased that I thought, I'm totally going to do that because that is so much secure than what I've been doing. Because my sweater that looks like this, but the ripple stitch, I've just woven in here, there, and like 3 times or so, and I've just left it. And then they get untangled. Suddenly there is a thread sticking out here and there. And then you don't have, it's not big enough to be able to, so that I'll be able to weave them in again. So it's kind of not that nice. So what I saw her doing was that she tied them. I think she tied them first, well, two and two tied them with a double knot. And then she wove them in. At least what I'm doing now, I take 2 together and I tie 2 of those 2 are next to each other. I tie them twice and then I weave in those 2 together. And then again, I take one of the threads and take it once more around one thread somewhere. And then I tie it twice again and cut. And I'm hoping that will help. So I will not be having things sticking out. Let me just see which side is it that I've done. Okay, it's the other side. So let's see. Can we see through here that I have been weaving in? Where is it? I cannot see it. Oh, maybe here. Maybe here. Is it here? It kind of looks like it's there. I guess it is there. But it's not. That's okay, isn't it? I think it's okay. It's my sweater. I'm okay with it. And Sam says, and between us, ladies, my big surprise announcement is I am a grandma! For the first time, you have a grandson! Oh, congratulations, Sam! So that was the surprise. Oh, how nice. What's his name? Has he gotten a name yet? And was it? It's just happened now, I guess. Like yesterday or something, or maybe today. So cool. And Rosa says, "Not bad, your German. I think it is better than my French, which I learned in school." Well, yeah, but French is difficult. I love French though; it's so beautiful. But it's das ist sehr schwerer dann Deutsch. Glaubst du nicht? But of course, German is so easy. Even small children speak it, like they do all languages. Uh, Laurie says the German words I use the most with the puppy is nine, 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 and the Norwegian nine is nei, without the n and the final and the end. Hello, Genny Joe. Oops, Joanna. Hello. Yeah, and all our Yarny friends are here. So it's so cool that you also join us now. Join. Yeah, it's your first grandson or grandchild. Rosie says, Laurie, that is really the most important word. Nine. Yeah. Uh, oh, thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I think it's beautiful too, the eye sweater. And Linda Snyder says, some yarns weave in and stay better than others. Yeah, they probably do. Probably. But this is so loose. This sweater is so loose and soft because it's with this hook size number 10. So it's very stretchy and bendy or whatever. So even the sleeve that looks like this, you can just drag it. So it's so easy that they can get out of their way. So yeah. Sam says he has no name. He was born on the 17th of the Norwegian National Day. That's fantastic. Being Jewish, he will not get named till he is 7 days old. Okay. 7 days. I would think maybe it was 8 days then, but okay, the 7th day. So the 24th, that will be on Saturday, of course. Cool. And Joanna is watching her 2-year-old granddaughter while preparing for gabbing with Ganny live. You left your DNA? Yeah. I actually received from. I was thinking, oh, what should we do for quiz today? I've kind of ran out of ideas for the quiz. But I was thinking, well, let me ask ChatGPT if they can make me a quiz about famous crocheters online. But the questions that they made me were also too obvious, most of them. It was like, let's see. Which crochet enthusiast runs the channel Hooked by Robin, offering a range of tutorials for different skill levels? And the answer, of course, is Robin. So it was too obvious. So then I entered my email and I found out that I had an email from Lisa, and it's like she's reading my mind or something. She's just there in the moment that you need it, because she sent me some questions that she made. She found up. I mean, yeah, she invented them from our group. Isn't that fantastic? And she also had the suggestion that for the next live on Sunday, you all should be sending me to my email address a couple of questions, well, 2 or 4 or whatever you want, some questions that I can ask, and then maybe preferably things about you, so we can. And then, of course, when it's if it's me, and I could say, um, and how many siblings does Linda have? And then I can't answer it, of course. So we have that understanding between each other, that you don't answer your own questions, of course. I think that's a fantastic idea. So today we will do Lisa's questions that she sent me. And then on Sunday, you all, or some of you, have been sending me some questions that I will put together and make that a quiz. And also with some questions I am making about myself then. So we can have a live with questions about all of us, because this is our community. So it's very good that we all can be included. That's so cool. And Laura says, leaving your DNA means leaving a thumbs up and a comment. Ah, yeah. Good. Yeah, so I think that would be a good thing. So, that being said, are you ready for some questions? I know Lori is. She is born ready for questions. Okay, here I go. Let's see. Ready? Yeah, Linda Snyder is ready. Thank you. The first question is, what country is adjacent? Is that the correct word? What country is adjacent to the state of Alaska? Susan is ready, and Lori. Friends on the topic, yeah. Canada, Sam, you're right. 1 point. How when I read Lisa's questions, and then she started with a question that had Canada as the answer, I was sure she had written a whole bunch of questions that the answer was Canada, 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 Canada. But she didn't. So don't be answering Canada for everything. Yeah, that Lisa of ours. Yeah. So 1 point went to Australia and Sam. The next question is, what country has a maple leaf on its flag? Hello, Sandy. First time you found me. I'm so happy that you found us, Sandy. That's so great. Join us, please join us. We are having a quiz here, and we are. I guess you'll have to, since you haven't been there before. I guess for this quiz, you'll just have to guess if you want to join, because today is going to be questions about different people that normally is on the live. But Canada is, of course, the correct answer. So, Susan, you got the point. So now we're through with Canada, I think. Okay. Manuela is from what country? What country is Manuela from? She doesn't attend the Thursdays lives because it's too late for her. She gets up really early. Sandy says, yeah, Lisa is from Canada originally. So, and Lisa has made these questions, and she always answers Canada. When she doesn't know the answer, she just shouts out Canada. So that's kind of hilarious for us. Laurie is correct. Manuela is from the Netherlands. What happened here? Yeah, there. So 1 point goes to Lori. The next question. What is Rosie's favorite color? Rosie, you can't answer this, you know. What is Rosie's favorite color? Yeah, Lori, it is green. Isn't that right? Because you're frog green, Rosie. So I bet we are right about that, that green is your favorite color. So the point goes to Rosie. Yes. Now, I mean, no, not to Rosie, to Lori. Thanks, Rosie, for confirming that. The next question is, I, Linda, am from what country? What country am I from? Kind of seems like a tricky question, maybe, but it's Norway, of course. Susan, very nice, very good. Norway. Susan got the point. Norway. Norway. Yeah, Laurie, you said Sweden first. Kind of, that was pretty cool. You know everything, but you got that wrong. Heia Norge, heia Norge. Yeah, that's so cool. The next question, yeah, as a follow-up, what city am I from? What city in Norway or town am I from? That's a bit more tricky, but it's a beautiful town. Yeah, you was joking. You were joking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course, Laurie. I was kind of I would have been shocked if you didn't know that. Bergen, Bergen, Madeira. Oh, I wish. Yes, it is Bergen, Bergen, Bergen. Susan got the point. Very good. Another question from Norway. What colors are the flag in Norway? It's a small town, sometime like Bergen. Blue, red, white. Correct again, Susan. That's Spain. Madeira is actually Portugal. It's a small town, sometime like Bergen. Bergen is a small town. It has 300 plus 300,000 inhabitants, a bit more, 350 maybe. Maybe it's even 400 now. I don't know. Since I moved away, they're much more. They came there. No. Yeah, Laurie's driving. Red, white, and blue was correct. Sandy says, these are great getting to know you questions. Absolutely, right? It's absolutely so cool. So please, Sandy, if you want to participate on the Sundays Live, you can send me, I just said it here, you can send me some questions about you. And of course, you must write the answer as well. All of you, remember to write the answer so I can announce what is the correct answer, of course. Maybe you're not there also, so I should know the answer. So remember that when you send me an email. There is an email. My email is in the description of this live, so you'll find my email there. Oh, Rosie, you didn't know that Madeira was in Portugal? Hello, Samantha. Yeah, don't worry being late. You're more than welcome. We're just in the middle of a quiz, and you're more than welcome to join. Oh, you. Oh, you thought it was blue and white. Are you mixing Norway with Finland? Finland has blue and white. We all have the cross. The Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Færøyene, the Faroe Islands, all have the cross. Okay, next question. Who of us, or who that normally attends this group on the lives, is from Nepal? What's the name of the person who is from Nepal? Because for now, as we know, it's just one. Rosie says, sorry, Linda, hard week. I'm not concentrating. That's okay. It's okay, Rosie. You are pardoned. It's so fine. Nope. It's kind of almost, but it's not. You're very close, very, very close. But I cannot give you that. It's just one letter, I think, wrong, but it's the most important letter. So I cannot give you correct on that. So you have to correct it. There you go, Sam. Yeah, Maj. Even though I think it's M-A-J and then H-C. But Sam is more correct because it's not an N, but an M, Maj. So 1 point goes to Australia. Yeah, Maj. Yeah. First I thought it was wrong, but then I saw, oh, it is actually very, very much the correct. But the first letter is so important, so I didn't want to give you that one. Okay, the next question. Which two members have a love for coffee? There may be more, but there are two members that we definitely know have a love for coffee. Hello, Eilish or Edith. What should we call you? Eilish? Have you been here once before? I'm kind of getting the vibe that I've read this name before. I'm not sure, but you're welcome here anyway. Lisa and Rosie, this is partly correct. Oh, yeah, Presley, that's you. It's the same Presley that I've spoken to before, right? Yes, it is. Now I kind of gets there. Some people, I mean, the first time you meet somebody, it's so difficult the next time, but then it gets easier and easier to remember. So very nice of you to join, Presley. Lisa and Linda, Rosie, don't you know me at all? I don't like coffee at all. I think it's horrible. It's not good at all. Yeah, it is Lisa. Susan, you're right. Lisa, and she's not here. The other one isn't here either right now. I can give you a hint. She has kind of like a double name, but that's not true. It's her name is double. If that makes sense. Yeah, Rosie, you don't like it either, no. Her name to the other person is double, and I love her accent. It's not Camille. It's not Manuela. If it was Manuela, it would have been Manuela. If it was Camille, it would be Camille. Because her name, I guess she puts it twice. Susan says, I know I love coffee, but I don't think I'm the one you're referring to. No, it's not you. It's somebody. Yeah, Lulu. That's correct, Rosie. So let me see who. Yeah, well, Rosie, you get a point, and the first person who said Lisa, I don't remember who that was. It's been a while now. Laurie, and Rosie, you can share your point or get a point each, as if the points matter. Okay. Next, who won the mesh bag in the last live? Who won that one? Lulu, but Camille does actually love coffee too. Oh, okay, yeah. But it's kind of like Lisa and Lulu who are talking about it. Lisa saying, Lulu, do you have your coffee ready? Yeah, let's drink coffee. So they're talking about it. April is correct, Susan. Very good. And Lisa and I, we were, I think it was Lisa, and we were thinking, I bet she would prefer the pink one. So I asked April which one she would prefer, and she was kind of amazed. What, did I win? No, you can't be serious. I never win anything, she said. And then I asked her which color she wanted, and she said, I would like the pink or the pink and blue. So we were kind of right. We thought she would say the pink. So I'm thinking I'm going to make the pink with blue. I guess it's the teal, the turquoise blue. I'm going to make that because I'm going to make a tutorial for it. So I'll make that and then I'll send a picture again and ask her, which one do you want now? So it will be some days before I send it away over there, over the pond. The next question is, who is from Australia? As if we haven't talked about that today. So that's an easy one. It's so quiet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, Susan, you're right. It's Sam. I don't know. Samantha, is Samantha from there? I don't think so. But it was Sam that we were referring to. Antoinette. Is there an Antoinette here? Who's that? I don't even know who Antoinette is. Is there somebody here? But Samantha, I don't remember now. Well, I have it, of course, on my spreadsheet. But where is my spreadsheet right now? Oh, I'm on another Mac here. Sam and Dorothy. Yeah, because Tasmania, of course, is also. Yeah, that is true. But Susan gets the point because she was quicker. You can get a half a point, Laurie. Still, as if they matter. Okay. Question about me again. What is my job here in Spain? What's my day-to-day job? Samantha is from North Wales. Thank you, Samantha. Now I remember. I have already scratched you off. I'm a teacher. Yes, Sam, that is correct. Everybody knows I'm a teacher. I just said it like 180 times or whatever on every video of mine, almost 150 times. I don't know. I'm at least 123, but I've more than that because I have the Vlogmas and the lives, and yeah. So a lot of times I've been talking about I am a teacher. So Sam got the point. Yeah. Next question. Who taught high school math for 25 years before retiring? Who is that? Yeah, Linda Snyder, you are right. Right, it is Lori. She retired, but she's tutoring, so she's not like really retired, but it is retired, of course. I would at times I would love to be retired, but mostly I would at least want to work like three days a week would have been perfect. But I guess I will have to stick with those 5 days a week for some more years. So the point went to Linda Snyder. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Who is a dental hygienist? Hygienist. Hygienist. Oh, I guess you know what I mean. Who is that? Hello, Marge. We just had a question about you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. Absolutely. And it's not done. It's just the front panel. So, but it looks done. It looks really pretty, actually. So the question was, who is a dental hygienist? It's not Lisa. It's not Becky. I don't know if it's Marge. I mean, I don't know if Marge is, but it is somebody else. At least I don't remember this. The other questions I remember, but this I don't remember. But Lisa remembers it or knows this. It is none of these. What was the question about you? Yeah, it was who from this group is from Nepal, of course. So we had, and they were right. It was just a letter problem. Somebody, Lori had you with an N, so I didn't give her the point. But then they changed it. Somebody changed it to with the M, so then they got the point. Um, the first letter of this person who is a dental hygienist is B. The first letter. It's not Becky. Yeah, I so agree, Marge. Such a great way to know each other better. Yeah, Becky says nope, it's not her. I so agree. And actually, Marge, I tested and I thought it was a brilliant idea. Brianna, correct, Rosie. Yeah, Brianna. She writes it differently, but it's Brianna. Yeah, like Susan Prones puts it, but I think it with just one N. But yeah, so Rosie, you got the point. But what I was saying, Marge, is that Lisa suggested that everybody who wants can write some questions about themselves and send them to me, and then on the live and of course the answer. And then on Sunday on the live weekly quiz with those questions. So maybe I have 3 or 4 questions about myself. Maybe you, Marge, have a couple of questions. Becky and Laurie, whatever. Everybody who wants to can write me an email and send with some questions about themselves. So I can put them together and make a quiz out of them. And of course, we wouldn't be answering our own question, but the others. So that would be so cool. So I am really, really looking forward to that. Lisa has such fantastic ideas. I'm just so impressed with that lady. Really, really. Lori says Brianna did pop in here for a minute a little bit ago. Oh, she did. Okay, I didn't see her today. Something is getting in the way. I mean, there's so many comments sometimes, so it's kind of difficult. Lori will email me later when you're not driving. Yeah. Just been able to hit a few stoplights and answer. Yeah. Fantastic. It's just Thursday today. So Sunday we've got 3 days until that. But it's good to receive them at least, well, at least 1 hour before the live. Then I have a little bit of time to. But of course, it's better that you send them tomorrow, or Saturday. But up until 1 hour before, it's okay. You can send them, and then I will put them in. That would be awesome. Yeah, thank you, Marge. Fantastic. I agree, Marge. Drive safe, Lori. That's the most important thing, that you get to the place that you're going. We have one more question left of the questions that Lisa sent me. And that is the best question of them all. And it is, our moderator, Lisa, is which of the following? A, American. B, funny. C, oddly obsessed with Canada. Or D, all of the above. Oh, that was such a cool ending. All of the above, of course. Of course. Thank you so much, Lisa, for what you did, for making this fantastic quiz for us. And I can't wait until Sunday to have the part 2 of this with all of you guys' questions. That would be awesome. Stoplight. Lori got to a stoplight again. You got a lot of stoplights over there. Stoplights. How many? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 rounds. That's nothing. I don't even remember how many rounds I did on this. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So this is an extra small. Yeah, it is a really small one. Lori says it's the area I'm in, and the one I'm at right now is kind of a long one. Oh, okay, yeah. Hello, Marie-Claude from Quebec. Wow, Quebec. Is that also a province? Bienvenue. Bienvenue. Nous canal. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten so much French. So nice of you to join here. I am so happy. Somebody from Quebec as well. And I bet that is a new province that we haven't had, because I'm kind of scratching off some countries and provinces and states on the world map. And tomorrow I'm going to scratch off quite a few. So if that is Quebec, Marie-Claude. Well, I can watch that on my map and see if it is. So nice. Very, very nice. Yes, it is. Quebec City is the capital of the province de Quebec. Oui, très joli. So cool. Very, very nice. Thank you so much for being here. We just had a good quiz about everybody here. So yeah, Marge is saying, Linda, have you considered posting your projects on other social media platform, I think a lot of people would find inspirations from you. Uh, yeah. Actually, I do have a TikTok, but it's so seldom that I post there. I have posted here and there, and some of them, well, have done quite well, like 10,000, or I even have one that was 20,000 have watched it, but mostly it's like around 1,000 or so. But and I have Instagram as well. And normally when I do a TikTok, I also post it the same thing on Instagram. But Instagram, I don't, I don't know the Instagram forum too well. I don't know where to go and do this and that. So I'm a bit off of that. I should know it better so I could use that properly, I guess. I think you're right, Marge. Um, so thank you for kind of giving me that. I guess I could have taken a lot of pictures and posted them, but I don't know how I will effectively be doing that now that I'm kind of I have so many things. 17, it feels like November. 5 to 6 Celsius? That is almost freezing. Marge says, it's okay, Linda. You can just post pictures and we are all here to support you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I should just do that. I know. I have a lot of pictures as well. I was kind of for my internet page website, but it's not up and running yet. It will take some time with that, and yeah, uh, I know I should be doing it. Thank you, Marge, for the push. I really need some push in the back or some kick in the butt to be able to do some things at times. I'm a bit lazy as a person, but it's not only laziness with that. I mean, it's kind of a bit agobiado, overwhelming. I think sometimes that, oof, how shall I do it? Shall I do it? Why, where, what, how, when? Yeah, but thank you. This this pink one will be my fourth of the same. It's kind of the same as this, but of course this has sleeves, short sleeves. And now I'm trying to make one that has no sleeve, just these up here. And I really dig it. I think it's so cool. Really pretty. Don't you agree? It's really pretty. Huh? Yeah. I really love it. 22 degrees in Denver. I bet, well, let's see. I bet it is 27 here. It says 28, but that was some hours ago. So let's see now. Oh, it says 21. To rain in an hour. Oh, I bet I should bring in my covers or the kind of pillows, the cushions. No, not cushions. What you sit on the chairs on the terrace. Maybe I'll do that. Tomorrow it's kind of going to rain in the morning and it's going to be cloudy. It's been a while since we haven't had clouds. But then again, it will be, the next days will be sunny again. Linda Snyder says, Instagram is confusing to me. I just post on YouTube. Yeah, I agree. I should take a course or something. Somebody who knows really well should be having patience with me and sitting over my shoulder telling me what to do for like 17 hours or something. So maybe I would get it. I find it really confusing. Yeah, it looks really pretty. I agree. Mark says it's often good to get out of your comfort zone and try new things. Yes, it is absolutely. And I'm not one who don't try new things. Well, I have my ideas that I'm not trying that. I'm not trying that, but other things I will try. For example, technology. Well, yeah, actually, technology things. I'm not, even though I'm 54, I'm not the one who will say, "Oh, I'm not going to learn anything new." Um, just look, I'm editing videos. Well, actually, I've been doing that for ages, since the early 2000s. I've been editing. I was actually at my we had some um, news of my church, and me and some other girls, we were making news, like reporting about news, what was happening at our conference center when we were building it. And one of the girls were filming, and I was editing and putting on speaking things and posting them. Posting them? No, we weren't posting them. No, this was almost before internet. No, it wasn't before internet, but it was for somebody else who was going to show them, of course. But that was pretty cool. And also, we made some music videos for a contest. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, just voluntarily and for fun, of course. Um, never ever anything work related, like getting paid. Just for fun and voluntary. Oh, I can hardly see now. It's getting too dark to see. Rosie says, Linda, I know the feeling you described. Do it when you are ready. Yeah, I must do it when I'm ready. But I love that you're kind of pushing me, because that makes me want to do it more. And because sometimes you think, oh, I should, but should I? Do I have to? I mean, will it work? But when you say that, yes, you should do it, then I'm kind of feeling that, yeah, I should. So thank you so much for doing that. That's so amazing. That's so nice. And Susan says, thanks for a fun afternoon. Hopefully, I'll make Sundays live. I'll send questions for the quiz. Thank you so much, Susan. Yeah, you do that. And bye, Susan. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so cool on Sunday. We do that sometimes at school. We've also done that we've had some quiz about. Well, I arranged the quiz once. We were going on a bus trip, 5 hours or so. So I made a quiz, different topics, and one of them was with questions about ourselves. And actually, I have to tell you this. I emailed the. I don't remember if I'm. Yeah, I think I emailed everybody, um, getting them to tell me things about themselves that I could make questions about. But I'm not sure if there was one teacher that I worked with. I don't remember if he said it or if I knew it from somebody else. But the question was, um, does no? Well, it was a statement, and then it was true or false, right? So this teacher, he has in his ring, a wedding ring. No, in his wife's wedding ring, it says, "Your clown." And that was actually true, because he had actually going to school to become a clown. So he could write in the ring to his wife, "Your clown, love from your clown." Isn't that fantastic? I think that's some of the most hilarious but beautiful things I've ever heard. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I hope to get there, and I think so. Maybe I'll even get a sale or two, because for now it's just that I'm stacking up. I could open my own store. I have so many things. I guess I have like 200 items of different sorts. I'm kind of sure of that. At least 150. That I know. Marge says, Linda, how long was the longest time you have crocheted without stopping? Um, well, you have to stop to go to the bathroom, right? Is that considered a stop? And you have to eat a little bit for 5 minutes or so. Does that consider a stop? If that is considered stops, then I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours maybe. But if they're not considered stops, uh, from when I wake up until I go to bed, and it could be like from 7 o'clock. But of course, I'll be sitting here at 11 or 10. I was sitting here sleeping and waking up again, and until I go to bed at midnight, 12 or at 1 o'clock maybe. So that will be like 12, like 16 hours. And I've actually been thinking about, how people have, how much I crocheted in 24 hours, but they time themselves as they do 5 hours today and 5 hours tomorrow and 10 hours the next day and stuff. But I have actually been thinking, since I'm kind of a night owl, so I have been wanting to do how much can I crochet in 24 hours, but 24 hours for real. Like from when I get up I would get up at 6 o'clock then, and then I'll crochet until 6 o'clock in the morning the day after and see how much I would make. And actually, once I've never done that. I've always slept for some hours, but when I get my summer holiday, I am going to do that. Now I've said it, and I've never done it, but I did though a couple of months ago. I think I actually did. I knitted a sweater. I think it was knitting, wasn't it? Oh, I made a sweater. I don't remember if it was knitting or crocheting, but it took me 24 hours, or actually, it took me 26 hours. But then I slept in between. So I guess it took me maybe 18 or 16, 18 hours. So I have a video of that where it says that I crocheted a sweater in 24 hours. That's the headline, something like that. And I almost got there within those 24 hours mark. Sam says, I am the same, Linda. I can crochet for anything from 8 hours to 14 hours. Yes, no problem. It's just fantastic. I could do it all day long. Marie Claude says, sometimes I feel so sleepy, my eyes are closing, but I still crochet. Exactly. I'm sitting here. Sometimes I'm sitting, and then I wake up and I continue kind of forcing my eyes to stay open, and my hands to go on and go on and go on. And when I really wake up and I look at my work, I'm just, what on earth happened? It's just a mess. I was so trying to get it right, or well, to keep going actually. uh, Marie Claude says, I feel so sleepy, my eyes are closing, but I still crochet. The next morning, I look at my work and I can't stop laughing at the mistakes. Exactly! It was just the same that I said now. That is so true. So true. Rosa said, looking forward to me crocheting for 24 hours. Yeah. It's gonna be cool. It is. And look, now I'm really looking forward to it, now that I've said it. I've been thinking about it for such a long time. Mud says, that must take so much patience. Patience to crochet? No. The patience if you're like that and have nothing in your hands. With this, hours can pass. And it's kind of like, oh no, it's 11 o'clock. It's almost midnight. I have to go to bed soon. Oh no, I have to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to crochet. Oh, yeah. And Marie Claude says, it would be nice to see that. Yeah, to see that. Yeah. You seem like a fast crocheter. Well, yeah, I'm not as fast as Passionate Kelsey, by no means, but I'm kind of fast. I am. Um, of course, I would knit faster, I guess, but I prefer to crochet. I really love it. So, and of course, on the lives like this with you guys, I don't have the same speed because I'm talking and I'm stopping and everything. So I never get a lot done on the lives. But on the normal vlogs and stuff, it's another world kind of. But this is very, very, very cozy. It's so cool to be here together with you guys and talk and getting to know you. That is amazing. Sam says, I have wanted to do a 24 hours live too. Could be fun. Lot. Oh, 24 hours live. Oh, I haven't thought of that. Uh, I was not thinking about doing a live. Now you kind of triggered me, Sam. 24 hours live? That feels to me like that must be kind of boring. But of course, people can enter and go out and enter and go out and just see how long you've been going for now. And because to watch 24 hours all that would be too much. But oh, just to do it, that seems fantastic, Sam. I mean, cool. I would join. Not, I would not join you 24 hours. I mean, well, I would not be watching the whole 24 hours, but I would get in and get out and get in and out. Oh my goodness, what an idea. Hello, Lulu. Yeah, you missed your question, Lulu. We had a question. We have had a quiz, and Lisa actually made some questions about us. And then she had one question that where she asked, "Who are the two people that really love coffee?" And of course, the answer was Lisa and Lulu. So you were mentioned there. Marge says, "I also want to start crocheting again, even though and I'm really bad at it. Can you recommend something to crochet, something that's easy to me?" Uh, I think something easy. Well, I would say that this is very easy. It's very easy to make a top. It does not. Well, maybe a top like this is not that easy with a V-neck, but like making two panels like this and connecting them up here on the shoulders and connecting them here on the sides and making sleeves, that is very easy, I would say. Of course, I guess it's easier just to make some oven mittens or whatever. What do you call them? when you catch something, to not burn yourself, Of course, that's very easy, but that's boring. What do you say? I challenge you, Marge, to make a top. Like, let me see if I can find up here. You don't have to do a neckline like this, but to make something like this is so easy. If you look here, this is just a square. Of course, I've added a little bit down here after. Or have I? No, I haven't. I have this on the side. So it's just a square, and I've just done some single crochets on the bottom. So 2 squares like this. Of course, here I've kind of made a neckline, but you don't have to do that either. Just 2 panels. And then you connect them on top here. You can sew them together also if you don't want to connect them crochet-wise. You can sew them together. And you can sew them together under here. And when you're done that, then you have a vest. You can leave it at that, or you can just start a sleeve. Start here and do the clusters around here again. Round and round and round and round and round and round, and then you have a sleeve. It's the most easy thing I can recommend. And I love it. I love it. It's so mindless. You don't have to think so much while doing it. It's so easy when you get the hang of it. So yeah, I challenge you to do that, Marge. That would be good. Hello, Celeste. So nice of you to join. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Yeah, you mean this top? I think it's pretty as well. But you'd be surprised when I turn it around. Ta-da! It's just a half top. Because the other part is here. And of course, Marge, when you do that, you can choose if you want to change the color or just go with one color all the way. That's your choice. Lori says, just picked up my stepdaughter and asked her to get something out of my purse. She said, you have an entire inventory in here. I said I should play guess what's in my purse on the live. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. She said no one would ever guess right. I bet they would, because you have so many things, so you could just say anything and you had it. It's just like the China stores down here. You can get everything you need and everything you don't need, except one thing that I need: small wheels to build cars, toy cars. So I had to order them online, and I thought I got some wheels like that. And I thought I got 164 of them. And I got these 4 tiny little wheels that I cannot use for anything. Yeah, that would be funny, Rosie says. Yeah, we say, go for it, Lori. Go for it. Marge says, I love challenges and I wouldn't miss a chance to make a cute top like that. Exactly. Very good, Marge. Marge from Nepal. Crocheting, new top. Lori says again, okay, I'll make sure it's this time of day so you can be there too, Rosie. Good. Super. Very nice. of course, it's more when you're going to make something for the first time, and of course, a hat is smaller and it takes less time. But I think a sweater is so much more fulfilling because it's really something. Um, but it isn't difficult. That's the thing. If you just have patience, of course, Marge, you were talking about patience. That, oh, you need a lot of patience. But if you have a little patience, I mean, actually, when you go round and round and round, it takes no time in the end. Of course, it also depends on the hook size. This is just hook size number 3, so it's very thin. So this time takes like for ages because the yarn is thin and everything. But hook size number 5 and a bit thicker cotton yarn or acrylic yarn, then it's not going to take that much time either. So and if you do that, Marge, I will be really happy if you send me a picture of the finished project. But you can also send a picture on my email address, right? Of that you have started it, so I can see that you have started it. That would be so cool to see. It would be nice to see that somebody tried something that I suggested. but it's not obligatory. I mean, it's not. I don't oblige you to it, so you must do what you want to. Hello, Lisa. Who is the famous YouTuber from Bergen, Norway? Woo woo. Thank you, Lisa. Fantastic, your questions, Lisa. Really, really cool. So now I have announced to everybody, I hope, well, at least everybody who has, announced it like 3 times, I guess, that you can all send me questions about themselves, about yourself, and with the answer, of course, so that I on Sunday can present the new quiz. I guess we should call it Quiz a la Lisa, something like that. Quiz a la Lisa. Yeah, Lisa says, remember to like the live. Actually, 14 likes today. That's cool. That's great. Very, very nice. Oops. Rosie said, I love to make beanies because I really wear them. Yeah, cool. Very good. Linda Snyder says, with sweaters, the key is frequent try-ins for fit. Tryings for fit. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't try mine though, because they're not for me. They're for whoever. I actually got a pictures now from the person that I made the first cardigan with the granny squares to. They were beautiful, the pictures. Let me show them to you. Look here. It's so cool with those blue sleeves or turquoise. And from the side or the back. Here's from the back. And she is so slim, so this was so good on her. And on the side. And it has a hood. It is so pretty, this one. So I kind of got hooked with that. Yeah, of course I like them, Lisa. Great, that will be so much. What do you mean? That would be so much. Is something I said, or maybe there will be a lot of questions for the next live. Yeah, drink your water and stretch your hands too. Yeah, I forget that. I've been really bad with my water lately. I haven't drunk water in a while, in a couple of days, I think. Oops. Yeah, sometimes you have a meeting. Have another one at the top of the hour, but I got a break, so I thought I would pop in quick and post some links. Oh, you're the best. Yeah, it's really pretty, right, Celeste? Really, really cool. The patterns are so gorgeous. Well, yeah, like the cardigan with the squares, right? I really love that too. I should make a pattern, but I don't know how to. Well, I would find out if I kind of took the time. Yes, she looks really, really great in it. Yes, it's so good, so good, and and yeah, I don't know about that market in my terrace. I don't think it's now. It's getting so hot. It's too hot to have a market with wearables. It's kind of gone away with for me. Then I was thinking I should try to get into a market this summer here, but I kind of don't have days off to go and ask at the townhouse, town hall, town hall, townhouse. The how to do it, how to be able to sell at markets. But if I can ask in June, the end of June, maybe I can do something next year or another, maybe for Christmas. We'll see. Because a colleague of mine, she said that she was sure that I could be able to sell, even though I'm not registered as a that it's my job. So we'll see. Maybe I can get rid of some of these things. Hopefully. Uh-oh. That was difficult. Celeste says, Linda, your stuff will sell so fast. I would hope so. I did one market, and that was at a sailor church. I don't know if that how you say it in English, but there is a Norwegian sailor church nearby, and actually, I have some of the children at school, and I asked, or they told me last year that, oh, you should sell your stuff at our market, Christmas market. So this Christmas, I did that, and it was so cool. I sold quite a few. It wasn't very many hours. I think it was like 2 or 3 hours, something like that. But I sold for 500 euros, a bit more than 500. So I paid 80. I mean 15% to the vendors or to the organization, to the church, and then I earned 450 euros. So that was cool. That was nice. But it didn't seem like I'd sold anything. It seemed like I had the same amount of things when I was done. But when I packed them back in the boxes, it was obvious. No. I did sell quite a few things because I had much more room in the boxes. So that was pretty nice. Really, really cool. And actually, I got some orders from it as well. Actually, yeah, this lady that I showed the picture now, she saw a baby or a child's sweater cardigan that I made looking like that, and she wanted it, but in her size, of course. So that was actually from her washing it at the marketplace, at the market, and I got an other order for for a diamond kind of thing. I had made one that was kind of like diamond granny squares in front here, normal here, and then diamond in the middle. I had made one and that sold, and another one. Oh, I would want one too. So she ordered one, and then I got 3 orders for some knitted sweaters for Christmas. So I got quite a lot out of that market. Actually, I should do more of that if I just can understand how to get in. Oh, thank you, Presley. She says, your stuff is so pretty. I'm sure you would get lots of sales. Thank you. Thank you. And Lisa asks, are there any channels that she has missed that need to be highlighted? So speak up and let her know. And Lou says, thank you for sharing my channel, Lisa. You are so precious. Yes, she is. Absolutely. So it is very nice to have this fantastic moderator. And actually, Lisa, I'm so impressed. I mean, impressed, yeah, but amazed and fuzzled. I don't know. About that you kind of know what I'm thinking. I mean, because I was kind of, what shall I do for quiz? Kind of ran out of ideas, and then you just, here you go, Linda. I'm reading your thoughts. Here are some questions you can do. And this is an idea for next one. Ah, fantastic. Couldn't be better. It is amazing. Oops. Getting stuck. So I guess that, well, as I told in the beginning, on Tuesday, I finally went to the beach. So, Lisa, I went to the beach, finally. And I filmed that me making this first panel. Well, not the whole panel, but I stayed there for an hour. Well, I stayed there actually for 5 hours, but first I was working. Imagine that, having to work on the beach, huh? With the children. And I have my 11 children, and they're behaving so well, and they don't go into the water when they're not supposed to. And now it's time, and then we go into the water. But it was freezing. It was so freezing. But I stayed. I stayed there afterwards for an extra hour so I could film a little bit and crochet a little bit. It was so nice to just be listening to the waves on the beach and just to crochet in my comfy chair. Comfy beach chair. I should go back, or I should at least go down to the pool. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or Saturday. Oof, I don't want to promise it, but I might do that. It's warm enough for it, at least. Yeah, Lisa says, us crazy people think alike. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very nice. And Celeste has subscribed to Lou's channel. And Jackie Butcher, good night. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Almost in a little while, I'll be hitting the bed. You can hear my voice. It's not good. Mm-mm. And Laura says, I don't know if Lisa knew that Presley Presley has a channel. Oh, yeah, Elish edits. Very good, very good. Yarn sisters stick together, absolutely. Sister, you've been on my mind, oh sister. We're two of a kind, oh sister. I'm keeping my eyes on you. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, sister, you've been on my mind, oh sister. Have I got news for you, oh sister? Ah, da, 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 I'm feeling fine. I don't know the lyrics, but we can just invent something. Yeah, very good. And we will get to know each other even better on Sunday, because then we will have a lot of questions. A lot of questions from you guys that we can all be answering to. And remember to write down the answer as well, so that I can announce the correct answer and who gets the point, because the points are so important, yeah. But it's good to know the answer. And Lisa says now, it is Linda's wish that we all support each other. Remember that if you even leave a heart on a video, it helps a lot. Absolutely. Thanks again, Lisa. I don't know. Lisa, I didn't show you this, I guess, because you just came now. But you have seen it already, I guess. But you won't believe what I did just before the live. Where is the end of this? I mean, here it is. You won't believe what I was doing just before this live. I was weaving in ends. Can you imagine? Well, not this panel, but on the other panel here. Look here. I've just got these left on this panel. All of the others are done. Woohoo! So I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Once again now. It's so cozy. I mean, it's so gorgeous, gorgeously soft. And I just love it. I can't wait to use it in Norway this summer and in the winter here. Now it's too warm to wear it in Spain. Ooh. And I do dig the yellow, actually. I love mustard. Yeah, Lisa. April picked the pink bag or the pink and blue, she said. So I told her, Lisa and I were thinking she would pick the pink. So I'm thinking that I'm going to make the pink and turquoise, the blue, on the tutorial that I promised to make. And then when I've done that, I will present the two of them and say, which one do you want now? So she can choose when she's seen the both of them. I didn't weave all the ends in because I didn't get around to it, but I started and I almost finished the front panel, or one of the panels, just 5 left. And then I have, of course, all of this, both of the sleeves and the back panel or the other panel. So I have, I don't know, 100 ends to weave in or something like that. But Killian, her way of weaving it in made me feel good about it not being able to frog later. I mean, not being able to get loose. So I'm really happy about that. Good, Lisa, that you like the pop of yellow. And Presley says it would be a nightmare weaving in all of those ends, though. Yeah, but when you first start, then it goes quickly. It's just the starting. That's just like to go training. It's just getting there. That's the problem. Well, while you're there, it's okay, right? And that's the same with the weaving in ends, I think, at least. And Celeste asked, why is it so hard to weave in the ends? Yeah, she dislikes that part. And Luz asks Celeste, what is your channel's name so everyone can subscribe to you? Oh, thank you, Lou. You love it. Yeah. That's a great idea. I don't remember. Did I say something was a great idea? Something a great idea? Was it something about that sweater? I don't remember. Oh, with the bags, maybe. Yeah, the tutorial. Okay, yeah, got it. Rosie says, when it is for myself, sometimes I make knots and cut the yarn. Yeah, that is kind of what she's done. I have tied them twice, and then I weave them in, and then I tie them again twice, and then I cut. And when I tie them the second time, I make sure that the two of them won't frog in the same tunnel or whatever. Yeah, it's too hard to explain, but so that they won't loosen. And Lisa says, I want you to know I laughed really hard when you were showing your weird crochet item. That sheep was hilarious. Absolutely. It was just horrible, but it's so cool that you have something that's really horrible as well. Then you get something cool to show. I'm not perfect, and I'm not afraid to show that I'm not perfect. I guess we could say perfect is boring, right? But perfect imperfection. It's so cool. Oh yeah, Celeste doesn't have any videos. Sam says, okay, everyone, I have been awake all night again. Yeah, the sun is up, so time for me to go to bed. Good night. Yeah, good night, Sam, or good morning, we should say. You're just my kind of gal. I mean, I am really the same when I'm off work. So in a month's time, that would be me. And then we'll do some 24 hours. If not live for me, you'll do a live for 24 hours, but I will definitely do crocheting for 24 hours. But maybe I'll do both. Well, we'll see. Thank you so much for being here, Sam. Good night or good morning or whatever. And Presley says, same Rose, I just can't do it. Sometimes and not my ends and cut them. Yeah, perfectly imperfect. Exactly. Oh, it's been raining every day. Oh, it's going to be raining here now. Lisa had blueberry coffee again this morning. Yeah, maybe we could do that like together, Sam. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That would be awesome. I want to first do the 24 hours like I was thinking that I want to do, but then after that, we'll do that. I'm with you on that. Like end of June, beginning of July, there. I'm totally in. Louis addicted also to that blueberry coffee. Blueberry coffee? I've never heard of it. So that maybe it's better, I guess. Presley says we had 2 tornadoes out here yesterday. Oh no. And it's sprinkling a little right now. Sprinkling, do you mean like it's lightning? Good night, Sam. Or good morning. Texan pecan coffee? Is that also a thing? You have everything over there in the States. And Celeste said it would be nice if we could see each other. Yeah, like see each other like Zoom or whatever, right? Something like that. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, Lou just needs to try that Texan pecan. Sprinkle means raining lightly. Oh, okay. Okay. Raining lightly. Let's hope it stays that way, that it doesn't go all tornado on you again. Oh, thank you, Lou. Yeah, the ice sweater. I really like it. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, let's hope you are protected. Absolutely. Yes. Zoom. That would be nice sometimes. I actually I don't have access to Zoom, but I have access to something else, I think. But well, yeah, I think maybe I will also call it a night because I have to take a shower because I feel kind of it's such a warm weather. Now it's okay, but I feel a bit. I need to take a shower before I go to bed, so I think I will be leaving you too. But thank you so much for being here. It was a wonderful, beautiful live today, as always. But as I say, well, normally we say it's just keep getting better and better. And how will this end? So thank you so much, and good night, everybody. And hope to see you on Sunday. And remember to send me that email with your questions if you want your questions to be in the quiz. And remember the answer. So thank you so much. Bye bye.